Hey, welcome everyone. Welcome to the studio. This is the last painting. A new style I'm working on. I'm gonna do a landscape now. This is mixed media paper. Let's get started. Hopefully everybody's doing good. How you doing tonight? I'm just gonna paint tonight. You guys can watch. Maybe you can pick up my tips as I go along here. I've been doing landscapes for quite some time. I can get them done fairly quick. I do them a lot of different ways. Today I'm going to start off with the sky. I'm actually already putting some clouds up there, if you can kind of see how I'm doing it. Mix it into the blue. This is Prussian blue. Oops, I think I grabbed a little purple. It's all right. I had to work today. Me and Lisa, we had a gig today at it's an independent living place for elderly people. And they really want us to come back. Look at that sky already. Wow. See how I'm working that? Let me zoom in a little. It already looks like some wicked clouds in there. You see that? See how I just worked the titanium white into the blue? Get this, I'll put more clouds up there, but today I'm going to do a big mountain. I'm going to do them like I did years ago when I first started painting. So as a beginner, everybody, I think they make the mountains really big. So let's do that. Let's make a really big, tall mountain here. I'm going to kind of paint. I'm not going to paint like a beginner, but this is about how big I would have made when I first started painting. Now that's a big mountain there. There we go. I brought this down so it looks like it's going off into the distance over here. Look at that mountain. I got some of this Naples yellow. Have you ever used that? Guess what? I was at Mike, that's where I work, and I think they're getting rid of all this. This is Naples yellow. I got this for like $2. They're getting rid of their level 2 Artist Loft paint. It's all on sale. I got the big tubes for titanium white. Got this $5. And I bought like a bunch of landscape colors. I also picked up some turquoise deep. Some of this Artist Loft paint, it's pretty good. Level 2. I really like it. So this is Naples yellow with a little bit of burnt umber in it. We'll put some color right underneath the mountain here. I like to get my first paint down. Let's put some water in here. Maybe we'll just have water coming straight down here. I'm going to use the blue, Prussian blue. We'll just use Prussian blue at white. This will run a river down here. We'll have it get bigger over here and small over there. I'm brushing it straight across because water is usually flat. So you want to run your brush like horizontal across it to make it look flat. Just like that. Look at that. That's where I'd be going fishing right there. I guess I didn't pull the zoom out. Alright, almost done with the first layer of paint. I call this my underpaint. I just got to drop some color in here. So what I'm going to do, I'll put a little yellow right and then green here. So to make this look further away, we'll put a light color over here. And now we'll just put green down. Using, I think it's hooker green. Hooker green with a little bit of white in it. Now let's just run some grass down here. And then we'll make this a little darker here. So less white. We'll get darker as we come down closer. Foreground. Alright, so there we go. That's right where I'd be fishing, right there. If I was in Utah. Me and my buddy used to go to Utah a lot and fish. Panguitch Lake. They had this awesome river coming out of the lake. Man, you could catch trout like this big, man. Huge. Huge trout. This trout was so good because, I mean, it's wild trout. It's like, and you cook it that night that when you catch it, because we were out there camping. And, man, fresh fish, there's nothing better than a fresh trout. All right, so there's the underpaint. Now I can start designing this. I like how big the mountains are. So what I like to do, I'll take a look at this and see what I can do. I already see something here. I'm going to use this blue, and we're going to put another range of mountains back here. Using this blue color, which is, what did I say it was? We'll put a range of mountains back here in blue. They're way in the distance, and then we'll put a few over here. Maybe this will look like mountains back here too. There we go. So that makes the painting look even deeper, okay? Wow. So I'm going to use them for my snow today. I'm going to do the mountain next. Get this whole area right here done. And I'm going to put the light coming from the left. I can run the snow from here down. This is going to be in the front because this is the closest one to us. More white. I'm just using Winsor Newton titanium white. Yeah, we had a good time playing today. can't remember the name of the place, but I live in Seattle. We were playing in Ballard at it's a senior living quarters where people, it's independent living, but they get taken care of because they pay a lot of money to live there. And we all pretty much all the classic rock songs for them. That's what they liked, you know, because they were all raised in the 70s. Uh, so they like Creedence Clearwater Revival. They like Queen. Uh, they like Elvis. We did some Elvis songs, but we might, from their reaction, they might bring us back there again. It's up to the the manager over there, but they seem to like us. All right, there's my. You see how easy I did that? Doesn't that look cool? Now this side I'm going to make light blue. Make this one really light because this one's like way in the back. I need some more blue. Already. Where is my Prussian blue? Oh, this is Utrecht blue. This stuff is red. Utrecht. I get this at Dick Blick's because they're the only ones that carry Utrechts. And I think the Dick Blick's name brand now. I usually use a knife up here, but today I want it to look like all brush work. And I also want to put some fog down here. So I'm going to make this all look like fog right now. I'm going to use a wet brush and titanium white. And I'm just going to kind of like sweep it in here. Make it look misty. All right, there we go. I just pushed all those mountains back now by putting a lot of mist down here. You'll see in a little bit that white will soak in and then you'll be able to see all the yellow again. Let's give it a second. But doesn't that look cool? Look at that mountain. Wow. I can't believe everybody left already. You couldn't wait till the mountain was done, huh? Look how cool that looked. Look at the sky. Already looks like, it looks like it's got clouds already. That's what I like about landscapes. When you look at it, that's the idea for these mountains back here. Now I want to lighten these up a bit, like these. See how light here? Because this is matching this color. So I want to lighten those up just a hair so they stand out more. It's really easy to do. You can just go over it again with the lighter blue. Let's see if this is light enough. go over the mountains again with a lighter color so it stands out more. Because it looked too much like this color here. And we want those light because they're going to, when they're far away like that, you're not going to see any detail on these distant mountains. There we go. Much better. Man, look at that mountain. Wow. I'm going to take this charger off so I can move this camera around. Man, look at that. Doesn't that look cool? That's how you do a quick mountain. I'm really digging it. I almost don't want to put any trees in there now. Ah, boy. Yep, I was right there fishing. Or camping. Penguich Lake, it's way up in the mountains. It's amazing. It's like the elevation is like 10,000 feet. But there's a big old lake up there. And it flows out for the name of the river. But we fished on that river, and the trout would come out of the lake and go down the river. Man, and they were huge. We were catching sized trout in a river because we fished like right at the beginning of the river. I really like this scene so far. I'm just looking at it to get more ideas. Do I have anybody in here? Marianne, hey. Marianne's here. Sweet. Look at that mountain, Marianne. That looks like Norway or something. But I like the way the clouds are kind of shaping up already. Let me see if I can do something different with my clouds today. Because I already see some kind of cool stuff going on here. I don't think I need like a lot of fluffy clouds in here. Just some highlights. Let me see how that looks. I look at it in the camera because it looks better. Wow. Yeah. So I'm not going to do those fluffy clouds that I do. We'll just put highlights in certain places because these already look like dark clouds in here. And we'll just kind of hit some of these spots with some white. Especially around here, around the top of the mountain here. What I'm doing is I'm touching the paint on there, then I'm kind of pulling it a little so it looks like it's blowing a little. There we go. That looks cool. It looks like light is hitting the top of those clouds. So that looks amazing. Very good. Very easy. I think anybody can do these type of clouds. I'm just touching the paint on there. You want to keep them small though, around. this area where the mountains are far away. If you keep your small, it helps them look farther away. Wow, that looks so cool. Now, let me show you another thing on the mountain. You see how the paint kind of soaked in the white and it turned gray? So now I'm going to hit some of the tops of the mountains. Should be done soaking in by now. Same way, I don't want to, I'm going to hold the brush like a knife, okay? And I just want to get a little light color up here. Just on the peaks, maybe. Okay. Just a little. This one looks already pretty white. Maybe right in here in this little section here, and maybe right in here. There we go. Instead of doing the whole, whoops, out of focus. There you go. See how cool that looks now? It still looks like there's a lot of snow up there, but it looks like now the sun is in this part here and here. This is turning out to be a great video, but nobody's watching. I think I'm going to end it there and call this a mountain tutorial. And I'll start a knife here in about 10 minutes. All right. Thanks, everybody. Cheers.